Back when I was preparing for CAT, I always wished that someone could provide me a better or simplified version of 3 months CAT preparation. So in this video, I am trying to cover 3 month strategy for you guys that could cover accuracy, mock preparation and fundamentals. Small intro about me, I am Anupriya and currently I am first year student at IIM Raipur. Today in this video, we are going to cover, as you know by the title of this video, that 3 months CAT strategy that I wish I could have while my CAT preparation journey. One pro tip at the end of the video. Let's be honest, 3 months isn't a long time to have for a CAT preparation. For some people, it's very sufficient time to have the preparation, but for many people, this isn't. But should we not consider preparation right now, or should we leave the preparation? No. CAT exam doesn't focus on how many books or how many materials contents you covered before the exam. It tests how you perform under the pressure. It's just that. So if you can train yourself in these 3 months for this pressure, you are good to go for the exam. So first, we'll see 3 different things that are required for these 3 months. Firstly, we have to work on our fundamental knowledge about the different subjects for exam. Secondly, we have to see how many sectionals we have to do for our accuracy and speed. Thirdly, we have to cover mocks and PYQs. As we are discussing about how close CAT 2025 is, many students are struggling about mock scores or syllabus completion or just worrying about their profiles. That's not even relevant right now. So for this issue, iQuanta has come up with its CAT crash course. Special focus is on shortcuts and techniques by top faculties during the live classes. And apart from that, 8 to 9 hours long mega marathon according to the subject will be going on. 24/7 doubt support will be there, and overall it will be a 2-month long, 2-month rigorous program for you. You will get the full access to CAT mock test series, in which you will be getting 35 full mock tests plus 45 sectional tests, all with AI analysis and video solutions. Lastly, you will get bonus session for QA, LRDI and VARC. These 3 will include genre-wise RCs or a high-level LRDI sets by one and only Indrajit sir. If you want to check more about the courses, you can check out the link in the description. And if you also want to get more updates and informations about the CAT exam and the peer group you want to connect with, you can join the WhatsApp group, and the WhatsApp group link is also in the description below. So for the basics, I would not suggest to go that much deep into the each chapters or into each theoretical aspect of the chapter. Rather, just overview the basic understanding of each subject and then try to maximize the number of questions you solve. That will help you more than grasping concepts every time. Because what happens is that people delays solving questions in giving excuse that they have to cover their concepts first. So during the strengthening of your basics, try to attempt as many sectionals you can about that specific chapter, on that specific chapter. And for the next month, you have to maximize your number of mocks, because 50-60% you have to cover in your first month. So I know a lot of syllabus is there, but you don't have to do every part of the syllabus. Trust me, just do whatever you can and whatever you feel okay with or easy to go with, because that doesn't mean you leave algebra or arithmetic, because those topics are like 80% of the exam, 70% of the exam. So you can't leave those topics. But yeah, other topics you can somehow, because if you are starting right now and you are not from the mathematics or anyway the analytical skill background, then it's little difficult, because I understand that I cannot like actually do whole of the quants or LRDI syllabus in 3 months. I personally, because I am not from that background, so for me I have to do selective study. I have to pick topics that I am comfortable with, that I can solve and that I can easily do during the in the time constraint. Identify your topics. What is your thing that you can manage with in quants? Like some of you might be okay with PNC probability, some of you might be okay with geometry. So you can leave modern maths in that case for some time. So you have to see how you can maximize your score in the quants. Doing every topic and knowing nothing is the worst scenario. So first month done with the basics and sectionals, second month also with the basics and mock maximization, and third month is yours. Like whatever is left, doing that. Left in the sense, not the topics that you left, but the topics that you chose for yourself that you will be performing in the exam. That topics, if you are facing any difficulties, that in that time you have to strengthen those. Like you have to you want to do extra practice on some parts of the arithmetic, on some parts of the LRDI topic. On that time of the month, you have to understand it as a little chits and bits that has not there, that have been not there during your 2 months preparation. That time you will fix those things. So these things are for these things are done for the 3 months. Now we'll come to section wise strategy. So section wise we have VARC, DILR and quants. Now VARC का सबसे बड़ा myth होता है कि you have to read Eon essays, you have to read the Guardian every day to understand topic better, to understand the reading, to comprehend better. That's true in some sense if you have 1 year to prepare, but for 3 months if you have, no, that would not do. That will not be of any help if you are starting your preparation right now. For that, for VARC, just solve RCs. Just solve it. Solve sectional every day. One sectional every day for next 3 months. That's it. Nothing else. If you actually have a lot of time, then please do read these essays or articles if you want to. But if you are solving one sectional each day, you are good to go with VARC, considering that you are analyzing each and every sectional or mocks you are attempting. If you want a specific video on VARC analysis, then I can also provide that. Just comment me down in the video. Now coming to the DILR section. So for DILR section, in specific, different categorizations are not there. Mix and match happens in DILR and you can expect anything. So the thing is, start with PYQ first. So start with PYQ. If you are comfortable enough, because if you are okay with solving PYQs, then you will get some confidence in yourself and then you will be able to give or devote your extra time to solving more difficult level of questions. So do solve PYQs first. And DILR में as such concept उतना नहीं है. There are like थोड़े बहुत concepts are there that you can cover in a week, I guess. More than a week you will not take to cover the concepts of DILR, and post that you can have a lot of practice. So for DILR also, I would suggest to if you don't want to start with a PYQ, then for the first month you can do one thing, is that do that concept wise thing again, that Venn diagram kiya, then you did that matrix wala question, then you did that network roots and networks wala questions. So in this way you can go forward with but if you are little bit okay with little bit knowledge you have already about the DILR, then go ahead, straight start with the PYQs and then go with the different mock type questions for DILR. So that's it about the DILR part. Now I would move forward to the quant section. What I would suggest is to start with arithmetic first, because that is the most critical and most important part of the CAT exam. So we have arithmetic. Everyone would suggest you this only. Start with arithmetic, algebra. These two are the most valuable for considering the CAT exam. For the first month, be done with these two topics. In arithmetic or algebra, there are various concepts. So try to solve at least 1 or 2 questions for each concept, so that you can have understanding of how to apply the formula or where to apply which concept in which type of questions. So have that kind of understanding the first month and try to solve only the questions only, not the mocks or the sectionals. For quants, try attempting the sectionals or the mock sectionals from the second month onwards, because now after the first month you have enough of understanding enough of topic coverage according to the exam, so you can attempt the exam very well if you are prepared with these two topics. But I would not suggest to go with these two topics only, because sometimes it happens that if you are done or 100% sure about what you have learned, still you will not be able to apply in the exam environment pressure. So at least try to have 3 topics covered before the exam. And third one, from my perspective, try to have geometry, but some people are not really friendly or comfortable with solving geometry or mensuration, so that's fine. You can find a number system easy, so you can go with the number system also. So this is about the quants. At least have 3 topics ready, and by the second month try to solve more and more sectionals or PYQ sectionals. So that's it about the quants. Now lastly, we'll talk about the mock strategy that we'll be applying to our next 90 days. So what various and the most majority of people mistakes is that they try to cover the syllabus first, and I have been telling this to my friends also that please don't do this mistake. when you try to cover your syllabus first and then wait for the time when you are done with your syllabus and then start with a mock, it's already been like November first week. So I guess sometimes it's not even on the day of the exam that you can cover your syllabus. So considering these things, please start your mock from the first, from the first month only. But yes, I understand that you are literally starting from scratch, literally starting from the scratch, then it might be very difficult for you to understand what's inside the question or how to solve that. So I would not suggest actually to start giving mock from the first month only, but at least start giving mock from the second month onwards. And give a lot of mocks, like per week give at least 2 mocks for the month of October and for the month of November. And please, 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 PYQs are must. You can never ever ignore a PYQ, not even a single question from PYQ. And if you want, I can share the playlist also of various PYQ has been solved by various teachers on the YouTube. But please solve each and every question, because this year also, like not this year, 2024 CAT that I appeared for. So in that, actual PYQ question was repeated, with same numbers in the quants. So it's just think about it, one question, 3 marks. And everywhere you might have heard that analyzing mock is very important. So yes, I would say this again, that it's not any myth, or it's not any buzzword, or it's not any like vague statement that everyone is saying. It's actually true. If you are just giving mocks in the sake of giving mocks, then please don't do this. If you are wasting your time and doing nothing else, you have to analyze mocks anyhow. You have to, before giving your next mock. It's not like this ki let's give 3 mocks together, let's give 3 mocks and then I'll analyze 3 mocks together. No, that's not the right way. And give mock, analyze it, then give mock, analyze it. When you analyze your mock, you'll find that certain areas are your weak areas, certain areas that you'll have to keep mind in when you are attempting the question. So for those areas, you have to train your mind and you have to train yourself about the knowledge of that topic, that before that next exam, you are fully prepared that okay, for this particular type of questions I always make mistakes, this time I should not make that mistake again. Or for this topic I was not prepared previously, this time I'm going to attempt this the questions from this topic. So this type of thing will help you to maximize your scores. So that's it about the 3 months or 90 days strategy that you can apply for yourself. And and if you want any particular type of video from my side, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll happy to help you guys. But as you can see that I don't really get that much of time to record a video or provide any particular video. So it's been around, I guess, 1.5 months that I posted something. But still I'm managing somehow to deliver this content. I'm really trying to be consistent, but I'm not being able to, because a lot of things are going on. I already planned to like have a proper campus video also, but I'm not able to provide you that also. So let's see how things work forward. One pro tip I want to mention is that don't rush or run for the resources. Listen, resources are a lot of resources are there out there. You can have all the resources, but it will be worth nothing if you are just juggling between them. So please don't, just follow one resource that you are confident with and be with that resource only. Don't juggle between ये institute का कर लेते हैं, वहाँ का कर लेते हैं, यार मेरे friend वो वाला वहाँ से पढ़ रहा है. Don't do that. That will not help you in any way. So now I would like to conclude the video by saying that this is the 3-month CAT prep plan that I wish I could have. If this video somehow gives you some clarity in your CAT preparation, please let me know in the comment section. And of course, subscribe and like the video.